Imagine the airwaves crackling with fresh fire, Jamaica's dancehall scene buzzing like it's 2006 all over again. Only this time, the Worl Boss is free, fierce, and flooding the charts with bangers that have fans hitting replay before the track even ends. Fast forward to early 2026, and Vybz Kartel, the enigmatic Adidja Palmer, is dropping gems left and right, proving his 13-year prison stint didn't dull his edge, it sharpened it. Just days ago, on February 20th, he linked up with Shenseea for Panic, a sultry, bounce-heavy anthem that's already storming iTunes, debuting at number 1 on the US Reggae chart in under an hour and cracking the all-genres top 150. It's their first collab in a decade since the breakout Loodi, and insiders are whispering it's just the appetizer for Kartel's upcoming album, God and Time. But wait, there's more family flavor on the horizon. Kartel recently teased a father-son powerhouse with his boys, Likkle Vybz and Likkle Addi, promising a Gaza Empire revival that could redefine generational dancehall. Stick around as we dive into Kartel's explosive musical comeback since his July 2024 release. A tale of redemption, rhythms, and relentless hits that's got the world wondering, what's next for the king? If you're a Gaza fan, this story will have you locked in, vibing to the beat of a legend reborn. Let's rewind to that electric moment. July 31st, 2024. Vybz Kartel steps out of Tower Street Adult Correctional Center after the Jamaican Court of Appeal quashed his murder conviction, citing jury misconduct. No retrial. Freedom at last. But Kartel didn't waste a second basking in the glow. He hit the studio like a man possessed. Less than 24 hours later, he unleashed First Week Out, a 12-track mixtape distributed by 21st Hapilos, featuring rising star squash on 4 cuts. Tracks like The Menace, Terror by Night, and Unstoppable pulsed with raw energy, blending Kartel's signature gritty lyrics with triumphant vibes. Feel Great intro set the tone, a declaration of resilience, clocking in at 33 minutes of pure dancehall adrenaline. Fans devoured it, streaming millions in days as social media erupted with Worl Boss back memes. It wasn't just music, it was a statement. Kartel was reclaiming his throne, undimmed by bars. The momentum built like a carnival fever. In September, he dropped the visual for the Comet, a high-octane single that racked up views faster than a viral TikTok challenge. Directed with slick flair, the video showcased Kartel in his element. Sharp suits, Kingston streets, and that unmistakable charisma. By October, singles like White Rum and Cloudy followed, each one climbing charts and igniting playlists. White Rum captured the party essence, with its infectious hook urging fans to sip it slow, while Cloudy delved deeper, mixing introspection with bass-heavy beats. These weren't throwaways. They were calculated strikes, reminding the world why Kartel influenced everyone from Drake to Rihanna. His pre-release EP Party With Me, dropped in May 2024 while still incarcerated, even snagged a 2025 Grammy nod for Best Reggae Album, proving his pen game never faltered. As 2024 rolled into 2025, Kartel's output went supersonic. January brought the 10th anniversary deluxe of his seminal 2015 album, Viking, Vybz is King, reloaded with 7 fresh tracks via Adidja Records and TJ Records. Hits like the original Gone Get Better got new life alongside unreleased gems, blending classic Gaza grit with modern polish. Kartel called it a bridge between eras, and fans agreed, pushing it to streaming highs. Then came the Heart and Soul EP in early 2025, an 11-track soulful pivot, exploring love, loss, and legacy with smoother rhythms that appealed to a broader audience. Tracks like the title cut resonated deeply, earning praise for showing Kartel's vulnerable side post-prison. But the real fireworks, Kartel's live return. On New Year's Eve 2024, he headlined Freedom Street at Kingston's National Stadium, a 35,000-strong spectacle dubbed Jamaica's biggest musical event in decades. Backed by stars like Spice, Popcorn, and his sons, Kartel performed classics and teased new material, leaving the crowd in a frenzy. "This ain't just a show, it's resurrection," he roared on stage. The concert streamed globally, amassing millions of views and solidifying his comeback. By mid-2025, singles kept flowing. Victorious in December, a motivational banger celebrating his freedom, and Normal Again, flipping normalcy into a dancehall mantra. Each release dominated YouTube trends, with videos shot in Portmore and beyond, featuring high-energy visuals that hooked younger fans via TikTok dances. Enter 2026, and Kartel's still accelerating. His January single, 2026, dropped like a New Year's prophecy. Produced by Greedy Lion and Vybz Kartel Music, it's an anthemic ode to ambition, with lines like 2026 Addi year, me mus get rich. The official video, edited by No One Never, went viral, blending futuristic aesthetics with street realness. Fans flooded comments, Worl Boss leading the charge. It set the stage for what's brewing, a year of dominance. Now, the latest bombshell that's got everyone talking. Panic, Kartel's reunion with Shenseea, released February 20th, 2026. It's been 10 years since Loodi, the 2016 smash that catapulted Shenseea into stardom under Kartel's mentorship. Back then, it was a raw, playful banger. Now, Panic is polished fire, produced by TJ Records with input from Red Boom Supermix, Christopher Birch, and Jordan McClure. Kartel croons about irresistible chemistry, while Shenseea adds her global flair, creating a pop dancehall hybrid primed for crossover. "We made a statement with Loodi a decade ago. Panic is another one for the history books," Kartel said in a statement. Within hours, it topped US iTunes Reggae and cracked all genres charts, amassing 250,000-plus views. Social media exploded. "Teacher and student back at it," one fan posted. "This isn't just a collab, it's a full-circle moment, signaling Kartel's evolution from incarcerated icon to free-flowing hitmaker." And it doesn't stop there. Kartel's teasing a family affair that's got Gaza loyalists salivating. His sons, Likkle Vybz and Likkle Addi, have been grinding as Gaza Indu, dropping tracks like Fully Gaza and building their own buzz. Producers hinted in early 2026 interviews that a father-son's collab is imminent, possibly on God and Time. Imagine Kartel's gravelly flow meshing with his heir's fresh energy, a generational torch passing that could drop any day. "Me pickney dem ready," Kartel posted cryptically on Instagram, sparking speculation. Will it be a gritty trap dancehall fusion or a heartfelt anthem? Either way, it's primed to dominate Carnival 2026 playlists. As the beats build, Vybz Kartel's post-prison saga is far from over. With God and Time looming, a 14-track opus promising no gangster bars, just introspection and hits, he's reshaping dancehall for a new era. From Grammy nods to sold-out spectacles, his music's not just surviving, it's thriving, inspiring a generation to hustle harder. What's coming next? More Colossus collabs, family anthems, and that unbreakable Gaza spirit. Stay tuned. The World Boss is just getting started, And if this story's got you hooked, hit play on his latest and feel the fire. Dancehall's king is back, and the throne's never been hotter.
I'm tired.
Look, she cut me.
Yeah, you don't need no more.
More than this.
A little bit of this.
You don't need no more.
This is too much.
Show me another bag.
And another one. And fit it on.
Alright.
She's cut you as well.
That's good.
I'm going to get it.